The way to maximize freedom is to maximize choice. This is a belief that is embedded in our thinking, and it's something we don't typically question. That's why we strive to gain wealth. More money means the freedom to buy more things. That makes life easier. But is that always true? In this video, we will explore choices from a designer's perspective. Should we give our users more choices, or should we take on the burden and make the choices for them? Every day, we make countless decisions about what to do, what to eat, and even what to wear. But when designing a product or service, is giving users more choices always a good thing? As a designer, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that more choices are always better. After all, more choices mean more freedom, right? Well, not always. In his well-known work, psychologist Schwartz talks about the concept of decision paralysis. He argues that more choices makes us less likely to take action and to be less satisfied with our eventual decision. The abundance of choices we face in modern society can lead to several negative consequences, including decision fatigue, regret, and anxiety. He notes that the more choices we face, the more time and effort we need to devote to making decisions, which can be exhausting and lead to a decrease in overall well-being.
It is no longer the case in the United States that you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you what to do. Instead, you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you, well, we could do A or we could do B. A has these benefits and these risks. B has these benefits and these risks. What do you want to do? And you say, Doc, what should I do? And the doc says, A has these benefits and risks, and B has these benefits and risks. What do you want to do? And you say, if you were me, doc, what would you do? And the doc says, but I'm not you. And the result is, we call it patient autonomy, which makes it sound like a good thing, but what it really is a shifting of the burden and the responsibility for decision-making from somebody who knows something, namely the doctor, to somebody who knows nothing and is almost certainly sick and thus not in the
He
best
suggests that
shape to
designers
make
and marketers should aim to provide users with a manageable number of choices that are relevant and meaningful, rather than overwhelming them with endless options. In other words, it's our burden to make difficult choices as designers so that users don't have to make the choice. If we take on this burden, then our users can blame us and not themselves when things don't go right.
I'm gonna kill myself! Wow. I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
However, we're the experts, so if we make these difficult choices, things are less likely to go wrong. In fact, take a look at Apple. Apple took full advantage of this approach during their rise to become the most valued company in the world.
And so different people make different choices. And if the market tells us we're making the wrong choices, we listen to the market. We're just people running this company. We're trying to make great products for people. And so we have at least the courage of our convictions to say, we don't think this is part of what makes a great product. We're going to leave it out. Some people are going to not like that. They're going to call us names. It's not going to be in certain companies' vested interests that we do that, but we're going to take the heat because we want to make the best product in the world for customers. And we're going to instead focus our energy on these technologies, which we think are in their ascendancy and we think are going to be the right technologies for customers. And you know what? They're paying us to make those choices. That's what a lot of customers pay us to do, is to try to make the best products we can. And if we succeed, they'll buy them. And if we don't, they won't. And it'll all work itself out.
Apple is a company that has long been associated with limiting choices for its users. Apple takes on the burden of making choices for its users, which can lead to a more satisfying user experience for those who prefer simplicity and ease of use. On the other hand, companies like Google and Microsoft have a completely different approach. Android in particular is known for its customization options, which allows users to tailor their devices to the specific needs and preferences. By giving users more options, these companies empower them to control their own user experience. However, Apple doesn't necessarily agree with this philosophy. Back when the rise in technology was very prevalent and users weren't very familiar with smartphones and computers, Apple's philosophy of less is more gave them a huge competitive advantage. They were confident in their abilities to make decisions for their users. This idea and confidence were so effective that they began setting standards for the entire technology industry. They took on the burden of choices not only from their users, but also from their competitors. In 1988, Apple made the controversial decision to remove the floppy drive from its iMac computer, which was a radical departure from the standard at the time. This move helped push the industry towards adopting other storage media such as USB drives and CD-ROMs. In 2016, Apple caused a stir when they announced that their iPhone 7 would not include a traditional headphone jack. Instead, users would need to use Bluetooth headphones or a Lightning adapter to listen to audio. This move helped push the industry towards wireless audio technology and was a significant departure from the standard at the time. Fast forward to today, we have two companies facing head-to-head yet again. This time, Microsoft wants to take on Google for what we all know Google for, their search engine. When we search for something online, we want to find the answer quickly and easily, and with the rise of artificial intelligence, search engines are becoming more adept at providing relevant and accurate results. One search engine that's making significant strides in this area is Bing. By incorporating AI into its search engine, Bing is able to provide a more accurate and personalized search results. For example, when you search for something on Bing, the search engine uses AI to understand the intent behind your query and provide one answer. With Bing's AI capabilities, users no longer need to browse through countless links to find what they're looking for. This should completely eliminate the negative effects of decision paralysis. While Google has long been the dominant player in the search engine market, Bing's AI capabilities may present a significant threat. Let's keep in mind that Google has also been investing heavily in AI. However, with Bing's large investment into OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google may have to step their game up. To conclude, the debate about the role of choice in design and user experience continues to evolve as technology advances and our understanding of human behavior deepens. While there's no one-size-fits-all answer to the question of whether choices are always better, it's clear that providing users with a manageable and meaningful number of choices can lead to a more satisfying and efficient user experience. With the rise of artificial intelligence, designers and developers now have new tools to help strike that balance. But even with AI, there's still a risk of limiting user freedom and stifling creativity. As designers and developers, it's our responsibility to continue to explore new ways to balance choice and freedom so that users can have the best of both worlds. With the help of AI and thoughtful design, we can continue to evolve our products and services in a way that empowers users while also making their lives easier and more enjoyable. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more.